Hey y'all, I just wanted to do a quick review of another bushcraft knife. This is called the Helle. People may pronounce it different ways. It's called the Helle. That's how I pronounce it anyway. It's a Norwegian blade. This is the packaging and stuff it comes in. Before I bought this knife, I was kind of just looking on YouTube and different places, for good reviews, and I found a couple, but it's not hard to find reviews on Helle's, but it's just this particular one, the Helle GT, was the one I was having kind of more trouble finding. I've used this. It's going to be more of a tabletop, just a look at it, kind of a slash review. I've used it some. It hasn't been extensive, but I have used it some. Okay, and this is a handmade, completely handmade from Norway, and it's got the triple laminated VG10 steel, as you're going to see. I'm going to show you there on the blade. But first, let me just cover the sheath. This comes with a really nice leather sheath, just a buckle. It's got a loop. This is actually the way I like to carry mine right there, just with kind of this high loop here, easy access to the knife and everything. But very well made. You can go on their website and see how they make it and stuff if you're that interested in it. But very nice sheath. I know some people prefer Kydex and different materials. I always prefer leather just because it's classic. I know it can get wet and it's got to be slightly oiled and maintained and stuff like that. But I'm kind of a classic kind of guy, old-fashioned, I guess you could say. So I really like the leather. Now onto the knife, fellas. This is, I know that you can say this about a lot of knives, and I've said it about a lot of knives, but this out of the box is really the sharpest knife I probably ever handled. It's so sharp it's like it'll shave your legs just if you walk by it. It's really sharp. Just hair popping sharp. And I've got several. I just barely touch it, and it just, I'll look mangy. All these bald spots all over my arms and things. But it's got this curly birch handle. It is what they call the stick tang. It's not quite full, but it's got the stick. Like I said, I've used it some. It's a very beautiful knife. It's almost just like a collector's piece, but it will handle what you would throw at it. Now, can you baton with this? Yes, you can. Would I, if I really had to? I wouldn't really put too much into it. I wouldn't, not that I'm really afraid it wouldn't handle it, but there's just other knives. You can't just, there's other knives with thicker blades out there that you can actually just really hammer and everything, but it's hard to find a perfect, outright, all around one size fits all crescent wrench style wood, tool in the woods. You're gonna need one blade to do this, you're gonna need one blade to do that, because there's no such thing as a perfect blade. So when it comes to carving, when it comes to just camp chores, when it comes to skinning, this right here is absolutely really would be great for that. I've chopped some with it, just chopped some saplings and stuff, and it just went through it like butter. You can use it for that. And like I said, you can baton with it, but it's kind of such a pretty blade and such a pretty knife, it'd be hard to really just pound away at it and everything. But I'll kind of get a close-up shot so you can look at it there. It's got a really nice spine to it right there. It's the drop point, and the actual blade is going to be about 4.8 inches long. And I just love the way it really feels in the hand. It's kind of the way it's kind of beveled out right over here. It's just perfect for the hand. But like I said, this is just a Helle knife. Msrp you're gonna run. You can find them on Amazon for about $135. Let me show you that laminated steel before I forget. I don't know if you can tell from the lighting, but you can see how it's laminated right there on the very edge there. Right there. I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but this is some excellent knife. I highly recommend this knife. And it's a great knife. Just fits right easily right into the sheath. And just snaps this button, holds it in place. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going absolutely nowhere. So this is Helle, and they say that this is completely handmade, handled by hands. I don't know. I forgot. I read on the pamphlet. It's probably like, I forgot what they said, 45 times. I forget, but several times. But the main thing is, this is high quality stuff. And if you're tired of just buying cheap blades just to have, just to put a number in your collection, and you really want something quality, I would highly recommend this. And this is still the original factory edge, the original edge that it came with, and I think it's going to hold. It should hold for a very long time, and sharpen really easy. So that's it. And just if you don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to plan on putting more knife reviews. If y'all have any questions or comments, just put them below, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll catch y'all later.